Big shout out to Boxing Eagle for being one of the first people to come out and talk about this ref openly, because this ref was on some bull, and we about to go over a video explaining why he was on some bull. Alright, let's see what Boxing Eagle has to say, because he was definitely saying the same thing I was saying about this ref. So now let's check out the video of what he was talking about.
Now, Ryan Garcia's father, Henry Garcia, he did a recent interview with Punch Drunk Boxing. And check out the full interview. Henry Garcia will get set up and listen to what he had to say regarding a variety of things, but including the referee. And stay tuned to this end of this video, because we will break it down in detail so you guys can see how the referee was clearly against Ryan Garcia.
That's what you're born to do. And he didn't do that. And I feel so bad that we're hating. That, it's not about the money when it comes to beating. It's not about the fame. It's about surviving. Yeah. And he's so damn lucky that my son didn't crush him. But you saw what he did.
Yep. So right there
and he could have did more, but Harvey was in on it. He held him up, like 3 extra knockdowns. He held him up. He pushed Ryan back, and he stopped Ryan from getting a KO. He was too involved, way too involved, and it was obvious.
You have Henry Garcia, who's basically saying that Bill Haney should have spared his son and thrown in the towel, which we'll get to the referee's part. So between two different people, Team Haney, the father and trainer, Bill Haney, and also the ref, no one elected to stop the fight. From where I'm sitting, I really felt there were a couple moments where a stoppage would have definitely been justified.
Take it like a man, but get rid of your dad, because your dad's gonna...
He said, take the loss like a man, but get rid of your dad as trainer, because your dad's going to end up KILing you. Wow. Now, this is the part where Henry Garcia complains about the referee, so we're on the same page.
No.
Harvey Doc.
Henry was on one. He did a Tupac hit him up after the fight in the backstage. He was going off. If you ain't seen that clip, go look it up. Henry was going off.
He was not feeling that refereeing job, if that's what we're even calling it, that Harvey Doc did for his son. And he has every right to be up.
There's been some refs that you like, all right, ref, all right, but man, this ref was in on it.
It's crazy.
Bro, let me tell you, that referee, I'm gonna go after that son of a
Harvey Doc.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna go after Harvey Doc. He's a piece of shit. A piece of shit. And I'm gonna let him know. And I hope he's listening. For all your fans, I want you to go ahead and DM Harvey Doc and tell him that I said that he's a piece of shit. And I don't ever want to see his ass near my son. I want to see his ass near my son. The son of a is so biased. It's so fucking obvious. I love black people. They're cool. They're awesome, man. They're good people. They got beautiful hearts. But this son of a went out of line, and he made it too fucking obvious by being biased and saving his ass. You know damn well, and he dropped 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I think
that's true, because that first knockdown, I said He pushed Ryan back, gave Haney some extra time to get up. Then he got Haney up. Then he checked his gloves, wiped his gloves off, then shook his hands, checked his blood pressure. He did all kinds of stuff to make sure he had extra time. It was crazy, and he did a lot more stuff.
6 times. There was 3 knockdowns. He was just falling all over the floor. They should have called the knock. They should have stopped. It should have been a stop fight in the 7th round.
Bro, it's ugly. But you know what? I blame the father. The father is a piece of shit too. There's a lot of people that are a piece of shit, and I'm gonna let them know.
So clearly, the father who got his son Ryan Garcia into boxing, he was not feeling the referee job as he shouldn't. I mean, it just made no sense. Whatever Harvey Doc, he was helping him up. And I know the fans of boxing, they want more information. So let's get into why it was so egregious and what the referee truly did and how Ryan was cheated in this fight, and it should have been a knockout in the 7th round. Let's get to it. So Ryan Garcia loads up with his famous left hook. And it's crazy because Devin Haney said Ryan Garcia's antics will betray him, but it looks like the ring IQ betrayed.
Look how low. Why is your hand under your chin, bro? Like, under. Like, it's like his chin was pinning his glove down. There's no way he was gonna catch that left hook. He didn't even see it. He still was in the fake Floyd Mayweather stance.
Devin Haney. The defense betrayed Devin Haney. It appears to me he's kind of in like a Mayweather-esque shoulder roll. And for a left hook artist, that's kind of a weird stance to be taken when the guy's already proven he can hate you. But nonetheless, he did it. Boom! That Ryan Garcia hook fast as hell. So he clipped him. Devin's legs, upon contact, immediately buckle. Ooh. And it looks like Devin Haney begins falling back. Now, Ryan Garcia, I don't know at this point if he knows exactly how badly he's...
Okay, let me take a little break. So, you see Devin Haney's shoes. It was this boxing community I was following on Facebook, and they said that Ryan Garcia's people took the patent out of David Haney's shoes, and that's why he was unstable. I'm like, all right, I'm not following this group no more. But that is just crazy. He picked those shoes. He picked them flimsy shoes with no patent, trying to be stylish, and it wasn't the shoes. It was that left hook, multiple ones.
Hurt Devin Haney, but he definitely has him hurt and rocked. And then Ryan Garcia sees that Devin is hurt, and then he backs up, Devin Haney goes down. And Ryan does a pose over Devin Haney's body. And I believe this is why some people believe that Devin Haney has had suspect chin issues, because his legs, he looks like Lieutenant Dan. Legs.
Lieutenant Dan.
Like he's paralyzed, and he's almost like in a crawl state, like a military crawl. Now, Devin Haney is showing heart. He's trying to get back up. He, I guess, is aware enough to know that he got rattled. Now, look at the referee, Harvey Doc, gets down, and he starts to count, and Devin gets up. His legs look almost crossed, like he's completely drunk and inebriated, but he does make it to his feet, and he starts falling back. Now, pay attention to what happens next. So he's already swaying like he's on a cruise ship, like he's drunk. Watch this. Watch this. You see that? You see that right there? Boom. Hold on. Let me rewind it. What the fuck is this? Frost. All right, now I'm totally confused. So let me set this up for you guys. Look at the ref. He's already on count 6, 7, somewhere around there. Devin is not even looking at him. Let me say that again. Devin Haney is not even looking at the ref. So that is a telltale indication that the fight should not continue. He got up, sluggish, swaying, body language looks terrible, and to boot, Devin Haney is not even making eye contact with the referee as he's talking to him, and he's supposed to be checking his gloves to see if he's okay to continue. So this is when the referee needs to make an executive decision if you have to save the fighter from himself. He's looking at Ryan, which shows me the adrenaline is kicked up, fight or flight. He might be cloudy, he might be foggy, and he's looking like prey, and Ryan is the predator. But instead, what does referee Harvey Dock do? He turns around and looks at Ryan himself.
Look at him.
Clearly buying
a couple of times
more time, and Ryan is doing this. Yep, you guessed it. He's actually waiting so he can continue the beating of Devin Haney, and he's in position waiting for the referee to allow the fight to continue so he can jump back on Devin Haney, who he has badly hurt. So clearly this is buying Devin Haney some opportunity to recover. And it's funny because you have some YouTube channels when Deontay Wilder was robbed of
show the glove grab, the shake, the palm, the blood pressure, all that. He was doing all that. I was like,
knockouts versus Tyson Fury. You have some channels who talked about it, but I seem to be the only one talking about it in this case when it happens to Devin Haney. He's clearly being afforded time to recover with this slow count. And by this time, you can see Ryan is starting to grow impatient because minutes are burning off the clock. He has his man Devin Haney badly hurt, and you have referee Harvey Dock, who's administering the slowest count possible. He's taking breaks. He's almost like he's friends with Devin, trying to coach him through it and ensure that he makes it out the round, right? And you have to understand, from the mind of a fighter, Ryan has an opportunity to be the first to stop Devin Haney. So naturally, he's amped up. He's excited. This is everything he's worked for. This is everything he said in training camp. Haney's getting destroyed. So you can understand why Ryan Garcia would be getting frustrated by now. To further illustrate my point of this robbery of Ryan Garcia being cheated with the long count, that again, when it happened to Deontay Wilder, I talked about it when he had the long count with Jack Reese. But
Jack Reese, I like Jack Reese up until that fight. I like Jack Reese. Jack Reese was really good. A really good ref. He refed one of my fighters' fights. And I like Jack Reese. But that fight with Deontay Wilder, when Tyson Fury was completely laid out, head hit the ground, and his eyes was closed, Jack Reese still leaned over him and was screaming for him to get up. And then 2 weeks later, Gervonta hits Gamboa with an uppercut. Gamboa is on his butt, looking up at him, and he stops the fight. So you don't stop the fight when somebody's just laying there completely out, but you stop the fight when somebody's sitting up looking dead at you. It's ridiculous.
Other people conveniently skip over it when it happens to Devin Haney because they have painted various narratives and agenda on their channel regarding Devin Haney. But to further illustrate this point, let me show you this. There is 1 minute and 59 seconds on the clock, and at this point, the referee still hasn't let Ryan Garcia get at Devin Haney. And if you look at him,
if this was Mills Lane, he would have counted to 8. And moved out the way.
His legs still look bad. What are those? It looks like he's wearing Uggs or like some kind of astronaut shoes or something. Weird choice of boxing shoe, but let me continue. Pow, one of them good ones too. Devin Haney, butt on canvas, 2:13. 2:13 on the clock. Pay attention to this number. The ref still hasn't at this point 1 minute and 59 seconds. 1 minute and 59 seconds. Devin was on the canvas at 2:13, and the referee still hasn't allowed Ryan Garcia a chance to get back at Devin Haney.
Numbers don't lie.
Whom is badly hurt, and he's on noodle legs, spaghetti legs. Keep in mind, the fighter, despite the body language I showed you earlier, the fighter is only given 10 seconds to get off of the canvas, stand back up, and be ready and willing to fight.
Yeah, I'll let you guys listen to the rest of I'll put his video in the description. But like I said, and it was crazy because everybody was saying the same thing. Everyone said something about this ref. Like, it's just a unanimous thing. I said something about the ref. Stephen A. Smith said something about the ref. Shannon said something about the ref. When I posted it on my Instagram, everybody was talking about the ref. We all saw it. It was clear as day that he was biased and that he really wanted Devin to get up and finish the fight. He got in the way too much. It's ridiculous, and he should be investigated. And that's the end of that.